Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. In the last video, we started working on the beta site, which is going to help give us some extra research, going to give us a lot of rare metals, a little bit of concrete, because we're running low on concrete, and hopefully allow for some extra berths. This dome's going to be pretty dang comfy once I start populating. I do have a meteor storm incoming, though, and that does have my attention, at the moment at least. Let's go ahead and make sure we have some MDSs here, which we don't. Let's go ahead, put one there. There, and I like it there. Actually, I want to have a pretty good coverage for that. Going to be focusing on the beta site a little bit this week and also flattening this area out. There's quite a bit of water that's available to me, and I want to make sure I can get my hands on it. The meteor storm has officially started, and oh look, it's actually where I'm thinking about putting my gamma site, mainly because I've got a lot of stuff I can get my hands on, but I also can't get to it by train. However, I was actually taking a look at the Surviving Mars subreddit, and if I do flatten, do a big old flatten project out, this away, I can actually flatten all this down to the level that this is at. And it's going to create a ton of waste rock, which is totally fine. But it's actually going to bring these sites down to a spot where I can get it. I may actually destroy the things in the process, but at the same time, not really worried about it. Oh no, my RC Explorer got nailed by a... that's fine. I do have electronics there. That may not be fine. Okay, we're good. That was odd. Alright. Let's go ahead and leave that be for a bit. These MDSs are obviously not super critical at the moment now because we are getting these materials built up. I've got one subsurface heater that's going to stay operational in this area because I want to make sure that these guys will continue to de-dust each other once they're fully operational. And we just need metals for these sites. Everything else has been delivered, so I'm not too worried about this. I'll probably bring this guy online next, then this guy, this guy. These two will be brought online last, I think. In fact, this one does need to be repaired, but we'll go ahead and kind of clear those up. I'm just gonna turn these guys all on. I need these guys up and running. Let's start getting some more rare metals because we're running pretty low on that. And I do need the rare metals to produce electronics because, as you can tell, I'm running a bit low. Taking a look downstairs because we do have some rare metals refining going on here. We're pulling out some rare metals from this big deposit. And if I'm not mistaken, we should be sending a lot of this upstairs. Why do I have 85 rare metals here? Okay. Not sure why it's doing that. Got another asteroid that moved out of range. I'm waiting for just a really good asteroid to come up, and then I'll go ahead and make stuff happen with that. Got a rocket coming to Mars. I think this is actually doing the auto trade. Right, I think 150 is the number I set on the elevator. Yep. Show me. I'm going to bring those extra drones out here. I do want to make sure... Yeah, McAsteroid face was one of the ones that I had. Weird, it's telling me about that stuff, but oh well. I do think I want to put a subsurface heater down here to make sure that this dome is not drawing more than it needs to be. I'm going to get this all hooked up. This is going to be a good video, I think. You're there. This project is stalled for the time being because we do need a lot of concrete. I'm just going to ignore the incoming meteor messages because they're just bugging me at this point. I do need to get the metals over there, but I'm running low on metals as well. I'm running low on a lot of things. So this colony looks like it's doing well, but I personally feel like it's dying a death of 1,000 razor blades right now, and I need to do something to get some of these knives out of my side. So it looks, air quotes, pretty dang good. I'm quite nervous though, regardless. All right, I'm gonna go this. Whoa! Holy hell, I have people actually traveling for this! Oh my god, where's this person? It's going to autosave, but I actually do not want folks working in here. I have Extractor AI operational. So I'm actually going to shut that down. And I'd rather have unemployed folks working up there. You're going to go ahead and do that too. Immediately, these are all going to dust. I know this from past experience. Even though this one is dedusting it, this is probably going to need maintenance. In fact, let's turn you on. See, it's malfunctioned. Because it's accumulated enough dust, it's immediately going to be needing that. Even though this scrubber is working it, and these 3 scrubbers will continue to work it. As long as the subsurface heater is operational... Ooh, that's a good idea, actually. Let's put a small uni depot down here. No food, no polymers, no fuel, no seeds, no exotics. I just want to have like 10 of these down here. And now they're going to start working. And if these are all working, see, very quickly, they immediately jumped up to 88%, 89%, even with the scrubbers working on them. So it's one of those things that when you start one of these projects up, you very quickly have to get your scrubbers operating on them, else they're just going to need maintenance all the time. See, it says the drone is on the way to repair the building. Even though it doesn't technically need one, it's going to get that maintenance for some time. It's just how this is with this part of the game. Let's see, up here, I am sending my rare metals via train, but I also am planning, once I bring some colonists down here, in fact, let's start getting that all set up too. Because I've got this here, this comfort site, building a medical center does actually intrigue me. Taking our first look at the screen this week for research, micrograv medicine's way down here. Martian Born adaptability, it's that large nursery. Both those would be really good. I'm going to move micrograv medicine and Martian Born adaptability to the top for the time being. Obvious reasons, because I want this building, I want this dome to be producing colonists. Could build another Trigon dome out here somewhere. I'll have to move some pipes around, but I can make it happen. You're up there to there. Right. Oh, this building's frozen. Oh, that's where I was going to put that one over there, I guess. There you go, subsurface heater. There we go. That'll connect over to that, and then I can expand its radius out and work on this guy. Cool beans. Alright. And amazingly, the dome is actually in range. The dome radius would actually cover this, but since I have the extra thing going here, I don't have to worry about it that much. Oh, that's right, I also have a water extractor here. I totally did not forget about him. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Alright. Put some dumping sites there. I'm not too worried about them being uneven or anything like that, because they're doing their job for the time being. Cool. We have a surplus for the moment on this section of the grid. So I can't do any amplify right now. I don't want to bring this in any either. Not producing at full capacity. That's good. Let's put some large water tanks down too. See if I can, there we go. There we go. Is he in? No, he's in a cold zone. There we go. Get a medium water tank. Let's get some extra water available for the next time we have a dust storm. Just we can be a little easier in getting this going. Now we crank this out as high as it can go. We're at 40. We're now running a slight deficit here. But hopefully, long run, it won't be... Actually, let's bring it in just a little bit. There we go. 30 power, yeah, that's totally acceptable. But collecting water, that's good. Alright. Now my dozer, I need to do one more project before I go over to the top right of the map and do that big flatten project. I'm going to do a big flatten project over here. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm aware you're out of bounds. Totally fine. There you go. Get working. It's going to require 73, but it's going to produce 500.
Meteor incoming.
Show me. Not a problem. Meteor storm's over, by the way. It's been over for quite a bit. All right. Got a decent amount of electronics going. We have 0 unemployed right now. Hot damn. And somebody, actually several somebodies, in comments for last week's videos. I'm actually now getting to the point where I can respond to your videos. I had to record quite a bit ahead due to life concerns. Wife and I went out of town for a nice little anniversary weekend. Went to a nearby resort. Got a lot of alcohol. And yeah, a lot of fun. In-laws were nice enough to watch my daughter. I was recording this Monday afternoon. Almost said Tuesday. It's coming out Tuesday morning, my time. That with the workshop, you have to do a full day's worth. So, if I go micrograph medicine, Martian 1 adaptability, these 3 could get done when I do the 10,000 research. But I do like the idea of getting the excavator going, just to get that unlimited concrete going for me. Space elevators, obviously very good. Megadomes becoming available right away if I do that. I'm actually going to keep what I've got here, because getting through these 3 will be, I think, very helpful. But we're going to put all of our eggs in this one basket, get as many folks as we can working here. We're going to have some buildings that are going to be offline for a bit. That's totally fine. We need to do a full day's worth. And that rocket did end up heading back to Earth with some stuff on board. Nice. So much waste rock. And I know I can build a bunch of large rock formations, things like that. But I do think it's more sense to work toward the carbonate processors and just start using those. Got another Mars quake down here. We've got our ancient... Wow, the ancient artifact is completely covered by rubble. So is the Jumbo Cave. This is what happens when you have active plate tectonics. You get a lot of stuff here. In fact, do I have support struts? No, I don't. It'd be 6,300 to get it. It'd be quite nice if I had it, mind you. Advanced landing techniques is actually useless with capture asteroid, mind you. Deep space scanning, I got psych studies, prefab, refab. I'm gonna stay with what I got.
Cold wave approaching.
Hey, we got another cold wave. This one coming in 3 Sol 2. Thankfully, I have 14 sensor towers working for me. Oh, wow, look at that. So many amateurs working in here. So many folks without a specialization. Hey, but we also got $200 million because we produced the first episode of The Bachelor Mars. And if we did this right, if being the key word here, we should be able to get that all going. Let's see what's going on downstairs real quick. I have 2 buildings not working. Double click that. You are... Wow, you are full on metals.
Funding
okay.
received.
Let's go ahead and just put a straight metals depot down here, I guess.
Research complete.
There it is.
Milestone
Back upstairs.
achieved.
Fireworks. Yeah. Renegade stole something from Sturgeon 1. Shut that building down. Everybody now floods back into other jobs. Because we actually do have other positions that need to be filled. Cool. And that actually almost got us done with waste rock liquefaction. The Martian-born adaptability. Martian-born colonists now graduate faster in universities, and sanatoriums have a higher chance to gain perks from schools? Am I reading that right? Also get the large nursery. A larger nursery for housing more children. Which, yeah, I actually want this dome to have one of these. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think it actually needs a nursery proper, mind you. What I could do is put another dome over here, because it's going to have that comfort boost. Amadioha, BK-14, C-type, no thanks. Let's go ahead and build this dome up first, because I want this dome to be... Yep, nope, I got it. Have this dome producing colonists, but actually have it set up so that babies cannot live in this dome. Build another dome over here, kind of like right in here. It's going to be a nice, another trigon dome, to actually educate the kids. And it's going to be in a vista. I'm going to keep it actually really close by. In fact, that's actually connected. Up here, up here, up here. I think that's right.
Research complete.
Yeah, waste rock liquefaction. Now, let's actually just highlight this so you can see what I'm working with. The concrete plant, the waste rock extractor, and the waste rock processor. Going into my fancy build menu here. Concrete plants will produce waste rock into... Actually, this is a working building. I believe this is one of the mod buildings. 16 metals, 16 machine parts, takes 10 power and a waste rock, and produces 6 concrete per day. Waste rock processors do 3, and waste rock extractors. Extracts waste rocks anywhere on Mars. That's weird. With the concrete plant, it works outside. And I may actually build one of those up by the dome itself. That'd be kind of fun to get our hands on. We don't have a lot of food down here, and I do need to get some more brought down. But we'll need some food here as well. Wow, that dust devil I think just popped up and immediately disappeared. Checking here. Hasn't had any maintenance done anytime soon. That's good. Alright, 1 soul 21 for this. This guy might not be in the cold zone, which is totally fine, mind you. And we do have concrete, of course, being locally manufactured. Gonna need more power production. I'm seeing that right now, especially as this dome comes online. What should we be working with here? 10 drones running this whole project. This is a tough ask for him. In fact, wait a minute. Haha. No, I'm making drones up here. Now we have 5 folks unemployed. Let's go ahead and open that up for folks. Let's go ahead and add that so we can make more drones. I'm going to turn this project back on too. We have enough concrete and metals that we can utilize it. I'm going to do a trade polymers for food because we are running a little low on food right now. I do think actually putting down another dome, another farm, excuse me, would be kind of nice. There is the... Also, checking my time real quick. Remote farming. Increases productivity on farms out of dome ranges. I do kind of like the idea of it. I don't know how exactly I can implement it. Essentially just putting in... Wow. Okay, Spacey, I don't like you because you stole X marks the spot from me. But I'm going to make an exception here, and I'm going to get a bunch of food from you. Because I've got a lot of polymers I can utilize. Let's turn that back on, too. I could put, like, some ranches out here or something. That, and just put a little station, and just have it so colonists can... They're outside of the dome range, because that's the dome range. And they just be over here producing food. It's something I'd like to test, but... No, also... Let's turn these buildings all on. I'm going to turn on all my subsurface heaters because they're going to need maintenance. And it's kind of important that they get maintenance. Especially these guys down here because they're going to be needing it a lot. Alright, cool. We have a medical center. Already operational. We have folks already commuting here. This is cool. Alright, I'm going to put 2 smart apartments down because I want folks to commute to this dome. Not by commute, of course, you mean... You know, I'm meaning actually, you know, going to the dome. All my metals are being imported, aren't they? Noticing my problem down here. Hopefully this train will start bringing more stuff down. And I think I'm going to add another layer of complexity to this playthrough in that I'm not going to build shuttles. I think that would make this game even harder. I can just start popping down shuttle hubs and they'll just fly everything around the map and make it all super easy. Let's add layer difficulty. Alright, cool. He's collecting the metals that's over here and hopefully taking them into a spot where we can utilize them. Going downstairs right now, we have a large dumping site that's not working. Fine, dismantle you. Let's put it like up there then. We have a lot of materials down here, which I'm okay with.
Cold wave approaching.
Right, cold wave in 13. Right, we are running a running a small deficit here. Almost wonder if I want to put another subsurface heater over here for the time being. It would be a significant investment of... It would be a significant investment of metals to do so. Okay, you guys are all operating. You're depleted, that's fine. Let's go ahead. You're operating at full now, which is kind of cool. Let's upgrade you. And we're going to go ahead and put down some more wind turbines. What's your radius? That, okay. I'm going to work with that. There we go. We get 5 more. All of them are going to be in the range of this scrubber. And these scrubbers are now working each other. This cold wave is going to last 5 souls 10. Europe's giving me a good offer. I'm not happy with Europe either, mind you. A lot of these colonies have been dicks lately to me, so I'm doing what I can here. Alright, I'm losing power on that. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shut down both of my fuel refineries. That's going to get us a little bit closer to an equilibrium on water, especially with how much we're going to be losing during this cold wave. Drone heavy load heat. How did you lose that many drones? Right, there was a mission that took some of them. Up here, you've got 22. I'm going to pull 2 off of you, put you guys over here. I know there's a mod to equally balance them, but it's kind of fun doing it this way. Let's go ahead, see if there's anything to do. Demeter needs an RC Safari. I'll do a detailed scan. Wow, that was not worth it. That was not worth the scan at all. Right, deficit here. Drain is decent, not great. We cut power to in the meantime. Erratic object. Great, it's probably something else heading for my colony. We've recorded an object just outside the Kuiper Belt, which moves in an erratic pattern. While most scientists believe this to be a new phenomenon, others claim it is very similar to how an object moves using thrusters. We only have a short recording of this phenomenon, so we're unable to gain additional data to verify the claim. How do we publish it? We'll just publish a newly recorded natural phenomenon. The 15 applicants don't really help us because of the last start game rule, so we'll just take that 10% 1,000 research. Early game, great. It gets you much further down the line. Here, it's kind of meh. There's that carbonate processor I was talking about earlier in the video. Late crafting, always good. That too. Core metals, very good for me. I'm going to queue up a vector pump. And I'm going to outsource. I'm going to put all that into vector pump. I want to get that processing with that. Most of our electronics is now being diverted to here. Not super okay with that, but it's that extra research long term that I'm thinking about. Or Mohole Mine. I don't have a lot of machine parts right now because I'm using a bunch of them. But that would give me the rare metals needed to do this. You see the issue I run into here, don't you? Get this nursery full here. Shut that down. I think this is still the way to go for the moment. Perfect. Alright. I'm going to turn off Hey's auto mode. Water tower, that's totally fine. 4 souls, 10 left on it. Let's go down here. See how this is coming along. We have none of the materials down here. Oh, this dome's come online, though. We're absolutely going to turn this dome off. We don't need it right now. Gonna shut this one off. Shut this one down. I'm actually going to turn this dome off as well. We don't need it operational right now. And I think it makes more sense at the moment to get everything up and running here. I want to get folks in here, but if I don't have any materials down here that colonists can utilize, it's a bit of a moot point, isn't it? I like we're setting the rares up. I know, I got it. I actually wanted to do this last week, but I did not get a chance. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Have I seriously not researched it yet? Oh, wow. El Derpo on my part. What should we run with here? The deficit's not that bad here. We're running with 859, 857. Show me the grid. Okay, this grid is operating. This grid is fine, though. This says it's discharging, though. Power production is above the total demand, and the stored power should be increasing. But it's not. I've missed something here. Rephrase, I'm still missing something here. If you know what's going on here, comment section, can you help me out? Okay. Go ahead and dump this right there. Because this is telling me we have enough electricity, but these are discharging power, which doesn't make sense. Go downstairs. Okay, how much do we have here? 150, 150. I like it. Grab all the metals you can. We're taking them upstairs. At this point, this is now just a mechanism to get more materials upstairs to help finish the elevator.
Resources are low.
Yeah, they're running low too. This is now a mechanism to get the... Did he seriously not come up the elevator? Oh, hey, you disappoint me so much. Thank you.
Resources are low.
Get your boat over here. Perfect. Here's the last 45 you need. Again, these are discharging, but I can't understand why they're discharging. Switch back over. Shut you down. Now it says I'm running at a surplus. But these are still discharging. I fail to understand. Fail being the key word there. Alright. We're working this big project. And I think this guy's actually just given up. He's waiting for resources. Go pick some up then, dude. Come on. Out here. Alright, pack it in. These two little drones are going to do more to fix this project than anything else. I got a feeling right now. Let's recap. Guys, I'm getting close to the 30-minute mark already, and I do want to try keyword to keep these things as close to a uniform time as I can. We got the mining operation at the beta site operational, hence all of these machines working. These scrubbers are not working in full tandem to dedust, but they are dedusting everything to bring that maintenance cost down. We're running very low on electronics because we only have one method to produce electronics at the moment. This one factory here. My this is actually now a short-term goal, is to get an electronics factory built in Dome Weir number 1. Kind of thinking like here, maybe right here. But getting another, getting an electronics factory proper up and running to start putting this to use. There we go. In fact, let's build it right now as I'm wrapping up the video. I have that school, and I do like the idea of doing a school spire, which would actually hold more kids and be able to teach them as well. That's a goal maybe for one of these domes, but it's definitely a goal down here in Stevenson number 1. This dome will become a birthing dome. I'm going to put some large nurseries here, maybe put in some retirement homes, and then have kids really working in this dome. In fact, this dome, this one is going to get a medical center. Because I actually want to increase the birth rate of the folks in this dome. I want to increase the birth rate of the folks in this dome. There's actually more people living over here. There's 75 to 76. Yeah, we can definitely make something happen over in this dome. Make it a little bit easier to increase our population a little bit more. That one water tower is still not operational. We are fully done up on that part of it. Where is our concrete? There we go. It's over here. I'm going to grab a bunch of concrete. We're going to bring it over here. At this point, my goal is to get the Omega telescope done by the end of the week. Get the electronics factory. I want to have that done by the end of the next video. Considering I need 13 electronics to do that, I'm going to have that done very, very quickly. I like it. For now, though, if you could please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. I do appreciate you taking some time out of your day to watch this video, and I hope to see you all in the next video.